Let's have a big salutations to all the boys and girls in the world that we living in today. This is your man Remy Tyndle over here, and I think it's about that time that we did a little something different. You might notice that I have my Sonic the Hedgehog / regular show shirt popping off right now, because we are about to review a fan film by the name of the Sonic Prologue. A friend of mine posted it on Facebook saying that it just came out yesterday. So, I'm thinking this might be a good opportunity to see what this whole Sonic Prologue is talking about. So I got the video right here queued up. What do you say that we give it a watch and we'll just see what we think about it.
Oh my god, already. Okay. Okay, wait, hang on.
Okay, let me just start out by saying this. If you're going to compose a ballad of a more upbeat song, you don't need to make it so obvious. Go with more subtlety here. We already know that it's a Sonic fan film. We already know what we're in for. We clicked on the link. I already know what's going on. So you don't have to drill it into my head through the song, walking up in the club like, do you hear this? This is Sonic's theme song.
Yo, Tails, there you are. How's it going, kid?
Pretty
How's it
good.
going, kid?
I've just been flying the tornado around and decided to stop here.
Tails, your voice actor is horrible.
Cool. I barely even remember this place. We blasted through it pretty quickly.
I
Yeah,
like the
it went by
graphics though. The
fast.
CGI
And
is
the enemies
pretty
were
nice.
tough too. That was the same day we met.
How could I forget?
Maybe
It
for
was one of the craziest days I've ever had. The day my speed was finally matched.
Okay. Is this a fade out? This is a really long fade out. Why? That was so awkward. Like, what were they just thinking for those next 10 seconds? They're like, are they gone yet? Can we get back to smoking our weed now? That's an awkward shot. Okay, there we are, the Sonic Prologue. But what is the point of the yin-yang? Okay, the yin-yang has... Okay, so what does the yin-yang mean? I mean, for this. Is it... its colors represent Sonic and Tails, but are Sonic and Tails different in some sort of way? They're sort of the same, like, essentially they are, so why use the yin-yang there? What was the point? If you use the power ring for the O to represent the O, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But for the yin-yang, representing light and dark, good and bad, what's the connection? Okay, and here's another thing. What is the point of cutting away to just squeeze in the credits? That's not necessary. Why don't you just overlay them over the actual footage? We'll get through this film a lot faster. Okay, that's the only occasion where it's like, you know, acceptable because it's a transitional point. Sonic, your feet are not catching up to the sound effects of those footsteps, man. Let me just tell you that right now. Yeah, that ball blended in quickly with the rest of the environment. I just wanted to point that out. Perfect blending, guys. Perfect. I'm being a real stickler for a fan film. I need to chill out. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, this track has cycled for like damn near a minute. Can we get some build up on the beat, please? What is this, the Powerpuff Girls? You think just because the Powerpuff Girls did it, it's okay for you?
I know I'm not the only one that heard the Powerpuff Girls upon hearing that track. Alright, because they played it long enough for it to sink in.
That track started. Pop up girls, motherfucker. Who are you doing that to, Sonic? The camera? Did you just break the fourth wall?
If it isn't Sonic. And of course it's Eggman. Why not? Oh, wait,
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Here comes the speech. Sonic, the world will soon be mine.
Okay, I know I'm not the only person that is weirded out by that. Okay, we already know. Okay, this is a flashback. This is supposed to be classic Sonic. Why is Sonic's younger self in possession of a deeper voice than his modern self? His older age. He sounds you get what I'm saying, right? Classic Sonic, younger Sonic, deep voice. Older Sonic, modern Sonic, younger voice. It doesn't make sense. What do they do?
His voice is a lot deeper than his older self. Are you serious? Really? Okay, Metal Sonic, yeah, but still, I can't let that go.
Well, what do you know? It's the Metal Me again.
The movie
Didn't
has
I
to
send
lose
that
points
thing
for
to the
that
scrap
one.
heap
I'm
back
sorry,
on the planet
there's
not
just
too
no
long ago?
excuse.
A minor setback.
As for you, time for the million-dollar question.
The hell is wrong with
Have
your
you got
gloves,
a chicken or a
Sonic?
pig in there?
All that dust on
Let's
them.
find out.
Sonic, I bet you never washed those gloves. That's why you got all that dust on them. Did y'all see that purple haze? Sonic trying to get him some of that purple haze.
Where's he going in such a hurry?
Sonic, fix your voice, man. What are you like? You're like 10 right now. Metal Sonic, y'all. Okay, the action is pretty damn good. Oh. Son, it's Metal Sonic,
you're
y'all.
no fun. What's wrong? Too scared to...
Shoulder throw!
Is that the best you can do?
Look at Metal Sonic, he just stares at you blankly. He has no transition in his emotions, he just murks you. Son. That has got to be... Oh, Lord! Oh, no! Yo, I feel for him. That's got to be the most shiny shoes, insulting thing that you can do to Sonic. Wait. Damn. Oh my God! That is horrible!
You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Are you kidding me? The figure 8 technique has got to be hands down my most favorite Sonic move. And upon attempting to execute it, you give me this. All of these good graphics that you had so far, the CGI was good. The fight scenes were good until you got to that. I know I'm not the only one that's seeing the ridiculousness of this right here. Are you seriously telling me that they could not have smoothened the effect out of that? But look at it right here.
Look at that cutoff! Walk away from the explosion. Yeah, cheesy. Cheesy.
Eggman builds machine that's guaranteed to ensure my impending doom? And it doesn't.
Your voice does not match.
Fun, rodent. But the fun has just begun. It's time I put my new plans into action. When this is over, you're
Look at my man, Sonic. He's like, to juice or not to juice? That is the question. Tails, you ain't gotta be creeping, man.
Wow, that hedgehog's fast and so cool. I wonder
He's
who he
walking
is.
right now, Tails.
Just look at
The
that
hedgehog's
spiky hair
fast!
and those shiny
The dude's
buckles on
walking
his shoes.
at like
I want to be cool
2.2
too,
miles an hour.
just like him.
And you ain't gotta be creeping, son. For real, you're a kid. You're like 6, right? Just run up to him and ask him for his autograph. Okay, I'll admit that looks pretty cute. There go your there go your background, Christina. Yeah, shout out to Christina Seal, the biggest Sonic the Hedgehog fan that I know. Man, look at that determination in his eyes, son. Swiggity swooty, coming for that booty. Look at it, yo. Dudes be sleeping on Tails. They don't know how good he is at keeping up with Sonic. Nah, awesome. Awesome.
Tails' chase scene. Best part out of the whole freaking movie.
And that's always bothered me. I thought that they would like do something about that in this movie, but I guess not. How Tails remains stationary as he's spinning. Oh well, I guess I won't read too much into it. Is this a fade out again? Why does it take 7 minutes to fade out?
Huh? Is that
Uh-oh.
And check it out. There's Knuckles. This must be big.
What makes you say that?
Knuckles never leaves his island for any reason. Unless, of course, the Master Emerald's involved.
And of course,
Hey
to
guys,
promote
what's going on?
DiGiorno pizza and
Sonic,
cookies and
Eggman
Knuckles.
surprised me and then he...
Eggman stole the Master Emerald right under Knuckles' nose. Again! Some guardian you are. What's this, Knuckles? Like the 30th time?
No, actually, it's the 4th time.
I like
Sounds
how
serious.
Amy's voice
So,
actor is the
where is
only good voice
There.
actor here.
He's heading for his airship.
This is actually one rare occasion where I am happy to see Amy show up. I mean, it's just the fact that her voice actor is so good.
Excuse me. What about us?
We'll rendezvous in a half hour and take on the zones as a team. See you in 30.
Seriously? 30 times?
I'm sorry. I really gotta say this right now. Knuckles and Amy... No, I was gonna say Amy, but no, scratch that. Any woman. Knuckles paired up with any woman equals the best comedic duo out of the entire Sonic franchise. We all know that Knuckles is a train wreck with women. It is hilarious. And that scene was delivered perfectly. Did y'all see the look on Amy's face?
Hey! Wait! Hold on!
What do you want?
Okay, first of all, Sonic, get the bass out your voice, literally and metaphorically. The kid is 6. Go easy on him.
Okay, first of all, Sonic, you can't be coming at Tails like that, alright? Because you know good and well that you enjoyed every last minute of that chase, okay? We saw the look in your eyes. We seen you!
How about we start with your name?
Miles per hour, but everyone around here calls me Tails.
My name's Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
First name Sonic, middle name The, last name Hedgehog.
Sonic.
It all makes sense now.
Well, we better get going.
I really don't get it.
Just make sure that you keep up this time.
Sonic is 10 in this flashback. He's supposed to be 10. Why does his
Tails,
voice sound so deep?
Ready to rock and roll?
You hear this comparison? He's older right there. His voice is so much lighter.
Yeah!
Switch it around! The voice says.
How could they possibly let that pass? I mean, the fact that Sonic's voices are just so mixed up. Are you seriously telling me that they just let that go? That nobody who had a hand in producing the development of this film questioned it? Like, at all? That's pretty much the entire movie, y'all, so let me just go over the things that I covered. Soundtracks, they need work. The awkward fade outs, the part between the beginning, the beginning where Sonic and Tails are just sitting out in the open for like 10 seconds. That was awkward. That one part where Tails was watching Sonic run away, that was awkward. It just went on too long. The part with the cutaway of the credits, lose that. Alright? You could have overlaid that. Classic Sonic's voice, I really don't need to go any further into this. I've covered. Okay. The fight scenes. Well, that one fight scene between Sonic and Metal Sonic, that's the only one that was there. I believe, yeah. That was awesome. That's one element that made this movie good. Made the movie, y'all. That and Sonic and Tails' little race throughout the zone. That chase scene was good. So I would say throughout Metal's fight scene with Sonic and Tails' chase scene, I really want to say that Tails' chase scene was better over Sonic versus Metal Sonic, because we've seen that before. This is the first time we actually got to see Tails chasing Sonic for the first time and learning everything that Tails has learned from Sonic, because we never seen that before. Or have we? I don't know. I never read the Sonic comics. But that is something that we do not see very often of Miles' Tails' power, ladies and gentlemen. His development, we saw it right there. So that made it more interesting. Let's see. The Knuckles and Amy. I was about to say Namey. What is that? Some sort of fanfic, sort of crossover kind of shipping kind of thing? Namey. The Knuckles and Amy scene was just simply gold. It was hilarious. Amy's voice actor was pretty damn good, and that's what really surprised me. Whoever did Amy's voice did a really good job. Yeah, that was pretty much everything. But the thing was, the scene with Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, whichever you guys like to call him, that tells me that it has a sequel coming, probably, because he was making something probably like a newer version of Metal Sonic, maybe Mecha Sonic, that we saw in Sonic 3. That was Mecha Sonic, wasn't it? I don't know. That tells me that there may be a sequel in the works. This was pretty good. It was pretty decent. There were a lot of things that broke this film as opposed to the nice elements that made it. So I would say, I'm going to just split it down the middle. It gets a 3.5. No, wait, that's not down the middle. Overall, I did enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna give the film a break. 3.5 out of 5. That's my review for the Sonic Prologue, y'all. I may have more of these coming. I don't know. Depends on what I see, if it's worthy of my time. So, until then, I suggest y'all be easy peasy and lemon squeezy.